Hello and welcome to Club 1 episode 3 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. We're at home to Petro Luanda in the CAF Champions League first round second leg, and then away to Amazulu FC in the South African Premier Division. And as you can see, we come into this in pretty excellent form. The only game we haven't won all season is the home game against Cape Town City. So let's see if we can keep that going on today's episode. And the team to face Petro Luanda is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Petro Luanda, and it is Afori in goal. Back four is Mashego, Butuil, Ndar and Sabisi. Shandu behind Makaringa and Kapinga in midfield. Hotto on the left, Paul on the right, and Mabasa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we're favourites for a reason, and we should go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. I have no idea how good Petro Luanda are, so I'm going to agree with him. We'll point the finger and go with it, and let's get out there for the match preview. And they have gone with the same formation that we have, so a 4-3-3. So it is very much a clash of similar styles. So let's see who comes out on top, and let's get straight into it and see if we can grab an early goal. We lead 3-2, I think, from the first leg. We've got a 1-goal lead anyway. And hopefully we can see it through at home and get into the next round. And it is Jose with the goal kick, which is flicked on. Gilberto. So Petro Luanda on the attack. And Gilberto again is dispossessed by Mashego. So we can break down our left-hand side. Ball into Mabasa, who holds it up beautifully. He's still going. Feeds it back to Makaringa. Lovely ball into Mabasa, and Kapinga is on the end of it. Puts it in the back of the net. But has he stayed onside? That is the question. And the verdict is no, he hasn't. So it remains 0-0, and it is 3-2 on aggregate. With free kick, Hotto with the ball in, the header, and Vincent Poole finds the back of the net. And this one does count. It is Orlando Pirates 1, Petro Luanda 0. 4-2 now on aggregate. And that might be enough to see us through. So Petro Luanda have offered nothing so far. Afori with the goal kick, plays a short one to Butuil, who is advancing, and then gives the ball away sloppily. Anderson shoots, and Afori bails his defender out at the expense of a corner, but at least it's not a goal. Tocanero with the ball into the box, headed away. Costa gives chase and gets there for Petro Luanda. And if they get back into this, it'll be entirely self-inflicted. And Afori makes the save to once again bail out his defence. He's playing well. He shouldn't have to, but he is playing well today. So I am going to demand more. And let's hope we can just get to half-time, and then I can fix one or two things. And there we go, half-time, 1-0 up. No, we've not blown them away. I'm going to say you might be winning, but that could all change if your performance levels drop. And let's make some changes. Right, Mashego is going to come off. Mayela will come on. That's an easy change to make. Makaringa is also going to come off. And I'll bring on Nlondilo. And I want to change Hotto as well, but don't really have the means to do it. Unless Poole can play on the left-hand side. No, he can't. So I'm going to leave it as it is. Just the 2 changes at half-time. Start the second half. We'll hit them with a demand more. And let's see if we can add a second goal on the day and put some clear blue water between us in terms of the overall tie. So coming up to the hour mark, I'm not going to make a change yet. Shandu's ball in, and Boutouil with the header makes it 2-0 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate, and that should absolutely seal it. And we are now an hour in, so I can think about the next change at this point. And I think now is the time. And we'll get Ndar off and bring on Joki. And ideally Boutouil as well, but whether we can manage that, I don't know. Moniane could come on and Sabisi could move into the middle. That would work. So Boutouil for Moniane. And that's 4 of our 5 changes. And we'll save 1 just in case we need it. Don't have to use it. Joki with a free kick. And that's gone all the way through for Kapinga, who's hammered it into the back of the net. The defence is appealing for an offside. And the verdict is it's a goal, and it is 3-0 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate. And if there was any doubt, it is now gone. And we are heading through to the next round of the Champions League. So into the final 10 minutes. I will drop back to cautious now to save energy. Anderson comes forward down the left for Petro Luanda. And he's being run down a slightly blind alley, but he's got himself out of it and found Carniero, who has been muscled out of it. Eddie, though, plays it in, and the ball is cleared by us up to Mabassa, who's given it away. And Petro Luanda can come again. Gilberto, who's been one of their better players, is into the area. He's crossed it in. And the shot comes in, and it's saved by Afori at the expense of a corner. So it will be Mege with the right foot in swinging corner. Into the middle. The header comes off Mabassa and out for a corner on the other side. And 5 minutes left. The game's done. We just need to not get any injuries or sendings off. We've got 2 minutes of added time. And there is the full-time whistle. 3-0 win on the night. 6-2 on aggregate. Through to the next round, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, my assistant wants us to pick up where we left off last time out. He did us proud last time, so I'm going to agree with him. I am going to outstretch the arms and go with that. And let's get out there for the match and see if we can indeed pick up where we left off and get the 3 points. As you can see, we absolutely need it. We're 8 points adrift of Supersport United as it stands, although we do have a game in hand and we can close the gap to 6 points if we manage to grab the win here. And it is Hotto over a free kick for the Orlando Pirates, and he's just off target with that one. So we've had a good start, and let's build on that. Let's demand more, and hopefully we can manage to get ourselves in the lead. In fact, Amazulu FC are dominating at the moment. No clear-cut chances yet, but they will fancy their chances of winning this. We need to stop them. So 5 minutes of the first half remain, and it is Hanamwib with the corner, which is headed away, and they've kept the ball alive, and the shot comes in from Hanamub, and it is Amazulu FC 1, Orlando Pirates 0. This is a disaster. So we'll demand more as Shandu gets into the box, hits the shot, and it's wide. So disappointing first half. No shots on target, and we're a goal down. So let's get in the dressing room, thrash the arms, terrible, and let's make some changes. Who could make a real difference? Magopa can come on up front for La Pasa. Let's replace Mako with Pula. And swap Hotto to the left. And let's get Mashego off. And Maela can come on at left back. And in fact, I'm going to bring Monyane on at right back as well. So 4 changes. And let's go for it. So second half underway. Demand more. And at this point, I think we absolutely take a draw. Sabisi's ball in. And how has that stayed out? Absolutely no idea how that has not crossed the line. But it is finally a shot on target. And I'm going to berate the lads now. Makaringa to Magopa, plays it back. And we've lost possession. Malueka comes forward for our opponents. His crossfield ball is cut out by Pula, who finds Makaringa. Gives it back to Pula, who plays it through for Magopa. Finds Hotto. And the shot comes in from Kapinga, and it's just wide. We're starting to look a little more threatening. Maela's corner, and the header is off the post. And Monyane lets it go. Throw in then, Maela with it. Plays it back to Butuil. Maela goes past his man. And then gives possession away. It's cleared, and we've won it. Kapinga looking for help. Finds Pula. And Evidence Magopa has the ball in the back of the net. And it is Amazulu 1, Orlando Pirates 1. So we've got ourselves an equaliser. We now need to go on and win it. So let's encourage the boys. We're away. So I don't want to be too harsh given that we're not losing. Ball to the edge of the area from the opponent's corner. And the header from Tariq Feelies. And they've got their lead back. It's Amazulu 2, Orlando Pirates 1. And this is nothing short of a disaster. So we are going to need to find a way through. The header, and we've got our equaliser. Magopa with the header from the corner. Demand more. I'm not happy with only a point. I'm going to take Tim off. And we'll bring Andar on. Ball into the box from their free kick. And it's off the woodwork. Maremi to Hanamub. Hanamub again. It's being shepherded away from the area, and the highlight thankfully comes to an end with no shot. We've got 15 minutes to go and it's 2-2. Let's see if we can manage to find a winner. Let's encourage again next time we get the chance. Hotto to Butuil, finds Sabisi. Turns, plays it back to Butuil. And Mayela to Kapinga, back to Undar. Kapinga turns his man beautifully into the area for Hotto. And Evidence Magopa slots it home. And it is Amazulu 2, Orlando Pirates 3. Now we praise the boys as soon as we get the chance. And in a few minutes' time we'll drop to cautious. Not yet. After this highlight, probably. Butuil plays it to Kapinga and Mabara cuts it out. Keeper launches it long. And Sabisi wins it. Finds a 4 to Butuil. Kapinga onto Mayela. Plays it into Kapinga. Slots it through. And Evidence Magopa, if this counts, he's won it for us. No, it's disallowed. So it remains 3-2. And now I will go to cautious with 87 minutes gone. And if we hold on to this, we'll have absolutely stolen it. Ball into the box. And the header is held by Mothwa in the Amazulu goal. There will be 5 added minutes. So it's going to be tense right to the end. Mothwa with the goal kick. Clears it long. And they've won possession. But we win it back and then give it away immediately. Carnell to Jai. To Feelies. It's played out to the right hand side. We've won it back again. Hotto back to the keeper. Who eventually sorts his feet out. Sabisi plays it forward for Monyane. Who gives the ball away. The tackle wins it back. Monyane again. Sabisi into Undar. Ball over the top for Hotto on the left. Hotto's cross. And Vincent Poole puts it in the back of the net. And it is Amazulu 2. Orlando Pirates 4. And that confirms that we will end up with the win. And that is the full-time whistle. 4-2 the final score. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time to take a look at the DSTV Premiership table then. And as you can see, we're in second place in the league. 7 wins and 1 defeat from our 8 matches. So 21 points. 6 points adrift of leaders Supersport United, who have played a game more but have a perfect record so far. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And I am going to bring you back for the game away to Supersport United and the Champions League game away at ES Tunis. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching and goodbye.